What's up, Peep Squad? Peep Squad is in the building, baby. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'll be greatly appreciated, Peep Squad. Let's get into the situation. Let's talk about Nicki Minaj and her husband being sued by attempted rape victim. She claims Nicki tried to pay her to change her story. Lord have mercy. I hope Nicki Minaj has nothing to do with this. I hope she was not harassing this woman, Jennifer, at all, point blank, period. I hope she didn't send nobody her way. I hope she had nothing to do with this, because Nicki, you're an A-lister. Nicki, you got so much to lose. Like, who's going to want to do business with you after, if this situation is actually true? Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty are innocent until proven guilty, but in any event, they are being sued right now. It's like, damn, Nicki, from where you come from and where you at now, like, you dealing with issues like this. You dealing with your husband not registering as a sex offender. Could you imagine being married to somebody and you gotta say, baby, make sure you register, if we travel, we move somewhere, as a sex offender, because you gonna do time? Well, he should have did that. He should have registered. It should have been the forefront. It should have been more important than moving to California or doing anything to make sure that this man registered. This is his fault. This is his mistake. It is what it is. And so therefore, allegedly, it's being said that, Kenneth Petty, since, he was arrested because he did not register as a sex offender when he moved to California with Nicki Minaj, his wife, they basically thought that maybe he can get out of trouble, and the judge and the court won't throw the book at him, especially if the victim, basically Jennifer, says that she's recanting her story and said that Kenneth Petty didn't do anything to her, and hopefully what the charges was gonna get dropped. You know how much it takes for people to drop charges against you that you have already been convicted for and pled to and already did time for the courts to go back and overturn a decision? That takes a whole lot. That's why there's so many people still in jail. It makes no sense at all. Whoever advised Nicki, whoever advised Kenneth Petty, allegedly, if it's true at all, it makes no sense to try to come after this woman to get her to change her story so you won't get hit with too many penalties, or too much of a sentence, because you failed to do something that you were supposed to do by law that you know about. Like, damn, what's going on? What's up with the assistants? What's going on with people? I know Nicki got a bunch of lawyers. Like, what is happening? But in any event, Nicki and her husband, Kenneth Petty, are being sued by the woman he was convicted of trying to rape in 1995, who claims she's being harassed, especially after declining Nicki's offer to change her story. The woman, Jennifer, was the victim in Petty's 1995 conviction for first-degree attempted rape, the reason he has to register as a sex offender. You will recall he was charged with not registering and recently took a plea deal. Jennifer claims in new legal doc obtained by TMZ, Nicki and Kenneth have directly and indirectly harassed her and threatened her to not speak about the incident. And she says they have inflicted emotional distress upon her as a result. According to the doc, Jennifer says this started after Petty and Nicki began dating in late 2018, with Nicki allegedly making comments about how Petty was wrongfully accused and claiming Jennifer had recanted her story back then, something she denies. At this point, Jennifer denies that. Then in March of 2020, after Petty was arrested for failing to register as a sex offender, Jennifer claims Nicki called her and offered to fly her and her family to LA in exchange for recanting her rape claims against Petty and helping him out. Jennifer says she declined, and within days, she and her family suffered so much harassment and calls and unsolicited visits. Lord. Shortly after, she claims Nicki had people reach out to her brother, Jennifer's brother, and offered to pay Jennifer $500,000 in exchange for a statement recanting her rape allegations against Petty. According to the docs, Jennifer says This was followed by Nicki sending lawyers to her home and trying to pressure her into recanting her story. And she began to panic and feel unsafe because she was being harassed at her home, and now they knew where she lived at. Like, this is crazy. Continuing, after one more alleged cash bribe offer of $20,000 and another alleged threat to her safety, Jennifer said she moved from her home in August of 2020 and continued to live in fear. She's suing Nicki and Kenneth for intentionally inflicting of emotional distress, harassment, and witness intimidation, as well as suing Petty for sexual assault related to the 1995 conviction. Kenneth Petty attorney failed to comment on the story, so has Nicki Minaj. Like, this is really crazy. And I do remember there were people from Kenneth Petty family on YouTube talking very ill about Jennifer and threatening her and saying horrendous things about her too as well. I do also remember Jennifer uploading a video to YouTube basically talking about her being harassed, and she was crying and she just wanted this shit to be gone. She just wanted it to be out of her life. She's been living in fear that this might come up again, and also she's been in hiding for so many different years because she doesn't want any contact with Kenneth Petty, because back when this assault happened, the neighborhood went against her, so she fled, she left. And then to find out that the person that harmed you is married and is dating the biggest star in the world, Nicki Minaj, and they're contacting you and things of that nature. This is crazy.